Sends me a notification. You will go live in 4 hours. All right. Well, let's see. I click the live button, so we should be live. It's probably like the worst day and worst time to stream on, Monday at like 12 o'clock. But for those who are gonna be here, they'll be here. For those who don't, can always watch the replay. I don't really want to wait till later in the day to stream. Give me a sec. Alright. So we'll just go live. We'll do a couple things. Depending on how many people are in here and how many people are not here, we will decide what we're gonna do. Obviously, the theme is resume reviews. But if we don't really get any resumes to review, we could just do other things until someone comes in and brings in their resume. We'll see how it goes. Right now there's 2 people. See how it goes. How does it go on, Driz? Hope you're doing well. Give me a sec. Live stream's up. Okay. Just have to confirm. Sometimes you go and you start talking and then you realize, oh crap, it's not even live. Yeah, so before I started the stream, I was working on just getting the idea list for that WordPress site that I was talking about, because I have to make a video on that. And then the other thing I was thinking about is how can I get the stupid Twitch bot done? Because I need people to help me test it. And what I did to do that is get everything ready so that I could stream it today on Twitch tonight. Hopefully not too late because you have really far hours from us. But hopefully we could just stream it on Twitch and build it on Twitch. And then I could take it off Twitch and make a video about it. And I could even take the Twitch VOD and use that, you know. So we can like build it on Twitch, we can finish it up, whatever's left. Which I really don't like to do code on stream because everyone has a better solution. There's always a better solution. I just want to get it done, I don't care. Yeah. And then we can hang out, we can use it. I have everything ready. I got the taser here. Right here, see that? I did all the wiring already. So I have like this box here with just spools of wire. I did all the wiring already. All we need to do is connect the things together. So we have the taser, everything's ready. We just need to set it up. The one thing I'm unsure of is I have 2 Arduinos, and one Arduino is set up to run other things in C#, like JavaScript, and one Arduino is not. So we're gonna have to figure that out. That's gonna be annoying. There's like a library on Arduino that changes the code. And I don't want to erase any of the Arduinos and restart it, so I have to find it. Gonna have to prepare caffeine. Oh, I could do it early. I could probably do it in like an hour after this stream. I don't want to wait till late because I don't really want to work on this till late. I just want to chill later. Right now it's time to get this stuff done. Yeah, I was just looking at some WordPress templates. Pretty much the way the video's gonna go is this one video I saw, like WordPress DigitalOcean. Yeah, so it's like this video I watched a while back that I'll remake because it's kind of bad, but I'll remake it and make it better. This one was made in 2015. I'll be making like a 2020 version of it. Pretty much you get a WordPress site and you set it up on DigitalOcean for $10 a month. Or you could do $5 a month. We'll do $10 a month. That's $120 a year. We'll have some plugins, some little things here and there. And then within no time, it'll be like the equivalent of like $20 a month for a fully like professional WordPress site. Usually plugins you buy per year, but it'll end up like coming out to month. Hey Mustafa, how's it going? I'm thinking today is a really bad time to stream at because it's 12 on a Monday. On the weekend the stream's popping, but I think right now it's just a bad time, but who cares? We'll make it work. Yeah, so it's really simple. You on DigitalOcean, you open it up and it tells you like create a droplet, and then you have a bunch of options, and you have a bunch of different I guess I don't want to say backends. Backends isn't the right word. I don't think compilers is the wrong. Runtimes, I guess. Runtimes is the word. You have like Node. I don't even remember the options. Digital Ocean Droplet options. Let me see if I can. Come on, where's the options? One of them is Ubuntu WordPress. That's the only one I remember, because it's the only one I used. Images. Oh, images. That's the word. Oh, yeah. So you got Ubuntu, Debian, whatever. And then on top of that, you can select things like Ruby on Rails, Django, Node, Docker. Okay, so they call it a pre-installed app, not runtime. I used the wrong word. So you choose an operating system and then you choose an app on it. So you can choose like LEMP, which is PHP, MySQL, and a couple other things. You got Django, Docker, Ruby on Rails, Node, yeah. Any other options? I don't see anything else. Yes, that could be pretty interesting. Is it only me or this day's kind of weird? It's Memorial Day here in the US. Oh, true. So people aren't working, I'm guessing? I don't know. Holidays are weird here. What are the limits? The limit comes down to your wallet, because you could just bump it up all the way up. So like, here's an example. $5 a month, you get 1 gig, 1 CPU, that's a gig of RAM. You got 25 gigs of storage, and 1,000 gigs bandwidth, the transfer. And then the next one doubles that for $10 an hour, a month. And they actually give you an hourly cost too. So for $10, or you know what, for $15, oh, that's weird. For $10, you get 2 gigs of RAM and 1 CPU. 50 gigs of storage and 2 terabytes transfer. For $15, you get 1 gig less of RAM, so only 1 gig of RAM, just like the $5 one, but you get 3 CPUs. That's really weird. Why they would bump that down. 60 gigs of storage, 3 terabyte transfer. Oh, I read that wrong. There's 3 different $15 options. Okay, no, ignore it. Well, when we do it, I'll have to show it to you because I'm blocked on my main account. Oh, here it is. I found it. Here. Okay, so this is missing one page, which is the app, because now you can download an app on it, like Node. But here's what it would look like. It says create a droplet. You could create an image, so I would choose Ubuntu. Then you create a size, and you got 1,000 different options, all the way up to like enterprise level. But here you can see like $640 a month is 64 gigs of RAM, 20 CPUs, 640 gigs of storage, and 9 terabytes of transfer. And it just keeps going up. DigitalOcean is one of those, like, if no one uses it, you don't pay much. If a lot of people use it, you pay a lot. It's a very scaling platform, I guess. So, yeah. I don't have to use DigitalOcean, but I think I will. Because I don't need a lot. The only thing I'm worried about is storage. Like 30 gigs of SSD disk for $10 a month. I don't know if that's enough. Don't know if 30 gigs is enough. And imagine, like, if you only need 1 gig of RAM and 1 CPU, but you need like 100 gigs of, or let's say 80 gigs of storage, that means you're gonna be paying $80 a month for something that you really don't need. So I think right now the best solution I have is if a client, let's say I shoot pictures for Driz and I upload them to the site. I think the best option would be to upload them to a Google Drive that you pay for. And then on the site, when they log in with their account, they get a link to the Google site, to the Google hosted folder. You know what I mean? Because on the Google Drive, you can buy like 2 terabytes for like super cheap, and then all you get a shareable link, and that shareable link will link people to that album. And then when they log in on the website and they check their available albums or something, that link will be in there. I think that makes the most sense. It's just more manual work, but I think it makes the most sense. I don't know. Because imagine uploading, 400 to 500 pictures per client. AWS versus Azure, which is better? I don't know, to be honest. DriveTOS would probably be against that, though. I mean, would they? Why would they? I'm still paying for their product and using it as I wish. I'm just sharing a shareable link. You could do that on your own custom site. You could just have it pull the images from a shared link and then post them on your site. You could do that. I don't want to do that, but I don't see why that'd be a problem. Maybe it would. Commercial use case? I don't know, but okay, so what's the difference between me hosting commercial stuff on Google Drive, getting a shareable link and just texting it to a client, versus having a client log in on a website and then have the link there? That's what I would say to them. The one thing I like about Azure is they have like their Azure apps where they do a bunch of things for you. So you can give them data and they can bring it back to you in whatever way. Like I did one thing where I gave it vocal data. Like I had a live feed of my voice into my mic and sent that mic audio to the Azure machine learning, whatever it was called. I totally forget what it was called. There's a name for it. Let's call it machine learning server. And it brought it back to me as text in real time. They have some really cool stuff. Fingers crossed that I'll get a portfolio review today. Just send it to the email and let me know when you send it. Just make sure you put your YouTube name in the email name so that I know it's you. And we can review it right now. Let me go back to full screen. I don't see anything in my email. Let me check another one. Yeah, I don't see anything. What's this? This company wants an advertisement for their electric air duster. It looks like garbage drop shipping products. Yikes. Already sent last week. Can you resend it to the email on the screen, which is not on the screen, but I will put it. This one right here, please. And just put your YouTube name in it. Because we get a lot of emails. If you don't believe me, this week we've gone about 500 emails. It says 998, but I know some of those are leftovers from last week. Yeah, we get a lot of emails here because it's all. I mean, it's whatever people want to send stuff to me, whatever people want to send stuff to Josh, and then sponsors for any sponsors come here. So, and Josh gets a lot of shitty sponsors. A lot of them. Like sometimes they're like, we need, or you must do this. Like they're like, they open the email up like this. They're like, hello influencer, we were looking for influencers to show off our amazing product, and we found you. We enjoy your content. If you're interested, please fill out this form and email us. And it's like you have to do all the work, and then they're like, oh, thank you. thank you, all the best, and they have like a generic title. Like it's literally like an automated email. So many of them. Or sometimes they're like, we are willing to give you $500 for a full video review, 10-minute long. And he has 260,000 subscribers. You know, $500 wouldn't even get you a shout out on channels like those. Kind of dumb. I like your name. Skill. Oh, he installed skills. I just realized that right now. I cringe. Okay. Still no email. Maybe it's in the spam. Oh, here's another one. I am from company. We watched several YouTube videos and like to from 30 seconds up to 60 minutes your ad price. Okay, so this company wants a 60-second ad for their product. One company flat out told us their budget, their total budget for advertising. It's not a small number, but they're obviously going to split that between as many people as they can. Yeah, see, some companies are literally like, we would want advertising from you. If you're interested in such offers, please respond to this email and I will explain what your work will be. Like, well, fuck off. Just say it all in one email. Hey, Josh, we'd love for you to advertise our product. This is what it is. We'd love you to try it first before you even advertise it. Tell us what you think. Maybe give us some feedback. Here is the price that we think is fair for your channel. Do you agree? Or do you want to negotiate? Or something like that. Like, it's so annoying. And then most of these companies, they respond super late. So imagine like making daily content. That's like the one thing I saw Josh talking about a lot. Imagine making daily content, but trying to get daily subscribers. You have to send your video to your sponsor. So they have to approve it, right? Because it's their brand name on your video. They want to make sure the video is clean. And sometimes they don't respond right away. So it's quite frustrating when you're making daily content when you have to wait a week to get an answer if you could post a video or not. You know, it's dumb. If you need money, do you find any work? Wait. If you need money, do you find any work in any field or complete your field for it? Me? Like if I had to go get a job? I'd probably full-time freelance, just like brand building. I mean, kind of what I'm doing now, I guess. I'd go to people and be like, listen, I can make you a website. I can film you an advertisement. I can do everything you need for people to know who you are. All you gotta do is just be you and follow instructions. And I think that has a lot of money in it. Because they don't, you know, they don't necessarily know how much effort or how little effort you're putting into it as long as they're getting what they want, which is their name. Like imagine Mustafa loved to make pastries, right? And he had a little pastry shop. I'd make him a website where he can sell his pastries. I'd set up everything for him. I'd come into the store with my camera, with all my gear, film him an advertisement, put it on YouTube, put ads on, you know, put it on ads, or use it to Facebook ads, whatever. You know, I would do the whole branding part. I think that'd be great. And I'd help him. I think I can help people sell things better. Just from like being able to put myself in other people's shoes. Like if I was someone who liked pastries, why would I go into Mustafa's shop? And that's how I think about it. And then I change everything to fit that. Just resent it? Alright, let's open up the email. I keep closing it. for some reason. I don't see anything. Spam? Don't see anything. Yeah, nothing in here, but we'll wait a minute. We'll refresh a couple times. Do you always have to? You always have to spend as sponsors? Yeah, because they're putting their name on it. They want to make sure the video is clean. They want to make sure it's not something that they're against, which is the problem that they don't trust. And if you don't trust somebody, why are you even emailing them? I'll tell you why. Money. They want to make money, and you have good following, so they want to leverage that, right? If you get 50,000 people watching every video, that's a lot of eyes. That's more eyes than you'd get at like a football stadium, or not football, but maybe like a hockey stadium. Why can't you publish the videos before sending it to sponsors if you did nothing wrong? Because they're putting their name on it, and they're associating themselves with you, and they want to make sure that it doesn't hurt their brand. And companies are very, very careful with these kind of things. You'll see it all the time, and now more than ever, especially brands that sponsor content creators. Like there's a big issue right now with Keemstar. For those of you who don't know, he makes pretty much drama news. Like he just talks about drama. It's really dumb, but anyways, he had a sponsor called G Fuel. If you haven't heard of G Fuel, they're huge. They pretty much go to every person on the internet who's big, every esports player, everything, and they make them a drink with the flavor, and they call it their name. Like Mustafa's Blueberry Raz, right? And then everyone who likes Mustafa is gonna buy it. That's G Fuel. Anyways, so a bunch of stuff happened on Keemstar, and people were pretty much like associating him and his brands, and all his brands dropped him because a bunch of drama happened on Keemstar, and everyone is like, and all the brands are like, well, this guy's getting a bunch of negative attention, and our name is all over his stuff. We're gonna drop him right now as a client. And that's what they did. Instantly, they dropped him as a client overnight. Oh, I got your email now. He said, feel free to check the portfolio too. I'm just gonna make sure there's no information here you wouldn't want. Oh no, you hit it. Okay. Let's put it here. Okay. First and last name, full stack developer. Beautiful. I love it. Email at gmail.com. Awesome. It's clickable. Okay. So for a GitHub, even for your portfolio, make it just the word portfolio and a clickable word. This is a personal opinion, but like, if they were to print it out, they're anyways not going to go and type in this letter by letter, right? So you might as well just have the word portfolio and make it clickable, and if they print it out, and they can't click the word. You know what I mean? But having like a bunch of these signs and symbols and stuff, it's a little confusing, especially with this diamond with the X in it. It's just a little weird. There's no spaces in between, so it kind of looks like one giant string. Like, you got some room here. You can split them up a bit. But I would just have the word portfolio, GitHub, and email. And then when you click on it, maybe not email, but I'd have the, you know, portfolio and GitHub, just a word, and you click on it. And that's it. Super easy. Where are your skills? Okay, one sec. This at the top. Skills always at the top. Education second, it goes skills, projects, work experience, and education. So skills, programming tools and languages, JavaScript, Java PowerShell. Isn't that two different things? Java and PowerShell, like Windows PowerShell? So missing a comma here. Let me open chat quickly. Did he say racist stuff? Oh, there was a bunch of crap. But all he did was ruin his, or like, a lot of bad things happened with him, and then that caused sponsors to be like, all right, there's a lot of bad things happening on him, we should leave. It's actually exactly what happened to Josh in Lambda. That Trent Black kid, made a video about Josh talking a bunch of shit about how he's a Lambda shell, right? And even though everything in his video was wrong and he took down the video, Lambda still dropped Josh from their program, whatever it was, or their affiliation with him, just because of the drama, and it's bad for them. It's bad for their name. Companies are very, very difficult with those kind of things. Six programming language? Wow. Oh, yeah, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. So this isn't a bad way of splitting up things, but personally, I just do front end, back end, and other. It's a lot easier. Yeah, this isn't a terrible way of doing it. I just wouldn't do it like this, personally. Like, I'd rather split up React from Node.js. Like, you're going front end, front end, front end, front end, front end, front end, back end, front end. And GitHub doesn't really need to be on here. This takes 10 minutes to learn. You can play Git if you really feel like it. Is there DevOps? Sure. A lot of stuff on here. I hope you can prove all this stuff. Okay, proficient. Take this off. No one knows what proficient means in your context. Proficient with REST. What does that mean? Like, to me, that means you're the best in the world. But to you, that might mean you're okay. It's very difficult to prove this. You have to just show projects where you know that stuff. I know I'm being super picky. That's on purpose, by the way. Let's scroll down a bit. Work experience. Big, long company name. Awesome. That sounds like a cool company to work for. DevOps system developer co-op. Okay, so it's a university thing. Automated company-wide security vulnerability alert system via Intune. Okay, can you... It's like, let me scratch that. Okay, so here's what I would do. I would have all the tools and things you learned and used at this co-op listed just like you have big long company name and DevOps right under here, right where that line is. I would list all the things like Intune Graph API, Azure, whatever. I don't know what you used here, but that's what I would list. Then you don't have to say built something using that, built something using this, built something. Like, you don't have to do that. You can just talk about features that were really cool. Like, you took maybe like a slow system and automated it so that no one had to use it anymore. Or let me read through it quickly. Designed and implemented a production microservices delivery solution for my team. Yeah, you see, just designed and implemented a production microservices delivery solution. Can you go more in detail about these 4 words right here? Production microservices delivery solution. Talk more about that. Get rid of the design and implemented because, yeah. And get rid of the tools here. These are things you should put at the top. Just focus on this. This sounds really good. I don't know enough about this specific thing. Production microservices delivery solution. I talk more about that. Maybe what it does. npm install your PFP visual illusion was working for me. Wait, what? I thought for a moment YouTube had animated profile pictures. Really? No, for me it looks still. It's fine, man. When I emailed, I'm pretty sure I saw the channel icon too. It's cool. Wait, what? When I emailed, I'm pretty sure I saw the channel icon. I don't understand. Personal project Devaro. Use Mernstat. Okay, get rid of paragraphs, make them bullet points. Just copy what you did at the job. Copy your job description for your personal projects. Especially because you only have one work experience item, one job here. So you can take some more room on your projects here. You know, put the project name. Under that, put the tools you used. Then put 3 bullet points of what the project does. People say that often. It's supposed to be a bit trippy. I'm sure it is. For me, it's really small. Like, I have to move my face right into the screen to see it. To me, it just looked like a candy. Yeah, that's what I would do. I think the most critical thing is you need to list your skills first. Then your projects, then your work experience, and then your education. Your education needs to be the last thing. GPA, you have a really good GPA from what it seems like. Like, it's almost the highest you can get, I think, or something like that. So I guess that's good, but I wouldn't value that over your projects in no way, shape, or form. I hate when people say that. It triggers me. Yeah, I wouldn't put your education at the top ever. Like, projects carry so much more weight because you being good in school does not mean you're gonna be a good developer at all. School does not teach you to become a good developer, especially the kind of techniques they use to teach programming right now in school. Like, some people still have to write on paper when they do a test. Like, I've had friends who've done Java tests and they've written their code on paper, and if it didn't compile, failed. So it's just not consistent enough to matter. It sucks, but yeah. Just put this at the bottom. Skills go at the top. Projects need to be on top of your work experience. Way, shape, or form. It's a weird, isn't it? But it came some weird philosophy stuff. I don't know who said it. In no way, shape. Okay, I'm gonna search it up. Maybe I'm butchering it. In no way, shape, or form. In any way, shape, or form, under any circumstances or conditions, the behavior is not acceptable in any way, shape, or form. Often used negative statements, the behavior is not acceptable in any way, shape, or form. In no way, shape, or form was he ever involved with the mafia. Yeah, that's how it's used in a sentence. Okay, so I think I butchered it a little bit, but... in what way is shape or form? That's funny. That was like an actual Googled question. Oh no, schools in programming, yeah. I don't think it was a programming degree or anything. Community college computer programmer. Computer programmer diploma. Participated in TD Elevate Hackathon with classmates. Yeah, that doesn't. That just doesn't hold enough weight to be at the top. Not over your personal project. Nothing does. Programming teacher doesn't even know what programming. Our programming teacher doesn't even know what we will program at my junior year of high school. Yeah, I didn't even program in high school. I don't think I don't think I ever even talked code in high school until not even college. Yeah. The only time the closest thing I ever did to programming or code or anything was console commands in CS:GO. That was the closest thing I've ever done until I actually got into programming. Like going and like saying bind and finding like the ID of like my W key and my scroll wheel and saying bind W key to scroll wheel. That's like the closest thing. No clip, yeah, no clip -1 or whatever. Yep, pretty much that. I don't know why I still have this opened, but... Oh yeah, NPM, if you're still here, link me to these projects, please. I would like to see the projects. You said you have a portfolio on here as well? Let's see that. Whoa. That's a bit weird. Maybe because you didn't make this... Yeah, you didn't make this responsive. Because this is what I see it as, and this is what you see it as. I see it like this. You see it like this. Anyways, I would do a web developer. Okay. What I know. Yeah, I guess this works. Oh, your capitals are not consistent. C, L, E, some are uppercase, some are not. Tools, databases, you should fix that. Preferred tool with a red, remove that, remove that, remove that, remove that. Do not put preferred tool, because then they're just not going to look at the other ones. If my teacher says C, I'm going to be sad. Why? C's not the worst thing. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Depends what you want to do long term. Now I wouldn't mind learning C. When I was doing web development, I would have been like, screw C, big middle finger. Okay, so your portfolio is meant to show your skills and your projects. You show me your skills, but then I scroll down and you got work experience. So you've done everything that a portfolio is not meant to do in this case here. I get that your work experience is important because it's your only thing, but you need to put your projects on top of that. This is a cool display. Styled components, UI, UX. What happens if I click on this? Nothing? Okay. GitHub and demo. Let's see what happens. Oh, nice. Little description and some pictures. I like it. This looks really nice. Let's try it. Oh, kilograms. I don't know what I meant in kilograms. $86. Wait, no way I'm 24. Don't you have to take in like the deal manage you have 20 to 29? Would be my 20.4. Don't you have to take in like muscle mass though? Isn't that what they do with those scales where they put you on and then they like pinch your skins and stuff? Because you could be 86 pounds of pure muscle, 86 kilograms of pure muscle, or 86 kilograms of pure fat, alright? What happens if you put it on female? Does it change? Oh, it's just the ideal. The formula I saw online was weight meters squared. Oh. I didn't know. Ooh. That's interesting. You're doing like a dark shadow on the right and the bottom, and then a white shadow on top, making it look like it's lifted. It's kind of weird on the dark theme. On the white theme, it does work. This works. Looks good. This, a little weird. Would this be good to put on my portfolio? What do you mean? I don't see anything. Maybe you put a link in chat, but I can't see it. Yeah, I think you just need to reorganize your stuff, NPM. There's nothing bad here. Nothing red flags. The only red flag I saw was that you said preferred tech, which was just like a way for a company to be like, oh, he's not going to be invested if we don't have his preferred tech. So get rid of that. You can always like get a job offer and be like, sorry, no, I don't want to work here because it's not my preferred tech. But if you put that, you'll be limiting yourself to possible job offers that you would enjoy. So get rid of that. This site is does not count. I used to do this myself. You gotta not do this. You gotta remove this. Gotta remove this. This is not a project for portfolio. I think. Okay, here's my serious advice. My serious long-term advice for NPM. One is build more projects. You don't have enough projects, and they're not really what you would be doing at a job. Like this would be a feature within a job, but it's not really the job. It's not really like a full CRUD app. It's a front end app. you want full stack, so you gotta show full stack apps. This one's a full stack web app, but that's one. Like, okay, they're just not enough. They're not in depth enough in what the kind of things you'd be touching at a job, and they don't show enough of your skill. Not saying you are not skilled, just it doesn't show enough of what you can do. I'm really confused about what's causing this memory leak from happening. What memory leak? But yeah, you're missing projects. You need more. Because you're lacking in job, right? Because you're obviously just getting into the industry, and that's totally fine. But you need to make up for that with really good fucking projects, and you just don't have much on here. It's in Tinker? What's that? Maybe build something with a login system? Yeah, like a little login, authentication, you know, something like that. Maybe take this BMI calculator and turn it into a full like weight reduction app that takes you through all the steps to do weight reduction. Everything from recipes to weight loss to tracking to whatever. You figure that out on your own. You can log in, all your information is there. You know, build a full app for that. It's a widget GUI program in Python. Oh, I don't know. I don't use Python. I don't like Python. People hate me for it, but I'm just not a fan. Hopefully that was helpful for you, NPM. But that's a serious advice. Like when I look at this, I see a lot of skills, but not a lot of projects to prove them. Scroll down. Okay, let me go back. Online recipe wizard. Still, like these aren't like full stack apps. Like there isn't every aspect. Let's try this one. Also, this one looks like you use Bootstrap, which I think companies will shit on you for, honestly. Maybe not Bootstrap, but you're using some visual, some front end thing here. I'm stuck on this site right now. Okay. Yeah, I would look. This is what I did. Dribbble has really good designs for websites. Dribbble gym site. Let's try that. So let's say you went on here and you found like a gym website. Like this. Home, about us, trainers, price, gallery, blog, and menu. And then you had all these features in a fully working like gym website. That'd be really cool. Like that's what I would do. If I had to like remake portfolio projects right now, I would make a gym website where you can organize clients, you can have all the classes on there. Every gym room would have like rentals, right? And you would see who rented it at what hour, like a whole calendar for each room. I would do like one of those sites. That's personally what I'd be more interested in, because then I could take that and I can go sell it in real life. So even if I don't get a job, at least I'll make money off of that project, because I know gyms around me that would pay for this kind of stuff, because they don't have this kind of software. They're just doing it all on paper. But this is where I get inspiration for websites. Dribbble.com usually has really cool stuff. What else? You said recipe? Let's look at recipe stuff. Okay, it's making me sign in to view this shot, but I think you get the idea of where I'm going at. That's a good idea. Gonna have to write it down, thanks. Yeah, try it. I mean, if it doesn't work, you figure something else. I do like that you put your graduating time. You don't try not give how old you are. May to December. That's a big hop. Thanks for the feedback. Yeah, I hope it helps. I'm just trying to think, if I was in your shoes, what would help you, like, because this is a lot of stuff here, but you don't have anything with C or C++ or C# on your portfolio. I don't think I saw anything mobile, so you don't actually show Flutter and Dart. CSS, you used Bootstrap for your stuff. There's not much CSS that you made. At least I could be wrong on that one. I didn't look deep enough, but I'm pretending as if I'm being super critical right now. Nothing on Java. Some JavaScript we did see. I don't know if we saw both Angular and React. Maybe one of them. I don't think we saw jQuery. Maybe I'm wrong. Bootstrap we saw, for sure. Database stuff I'm not sure, because you didn't list what you used on your projects. Or did you? No, I gotta look again. That's not fair for me to say. You did. Okay, so you did say Mongo on this one, React on this one, Redux, Mongo. So no SQL, just Mongo. So no Postgres, no MySQL, Oracle. I don't know what VSTS is, to be honest. Is there, obviously. I don't know what ServiceNow is. Yeah, I think you need to prove the tools you're using here. You got React? Put a really good React project. You got Angular? Put a really good Angular project. That's where, like, sometimes people will go intermediate level React, beginner level Bootstrap, expert level Angular, and we don't really know what those mean. We get those meanings from your projects, right? Like, if you really think about it, no one knows who you are until they see this resume on their desk, and that's what they judge you off of. And you want to make a really good first impression. So if you put React, you want to have like the best React project you can put out at this moment on there within a reasonable time. You don't want to spend a year on a React project to put in your portfolio, but a week, sure, that wouldn't hurt you. A couple weekends, that wouldn't hurt. I'm not saying that's not what you did. This is in general for everyone who's in here. It's really important. Because if you can make them go, oh shit, or oh wow, or some kind of like, aha, that goes a long way. I think I have to end the stream, actually. I didn't walk my dog yet today, and I feel bad. One sec, I'm gonna check up on her. Alright, she's here with us. Would you guys like to say hello? Hey! Can you sit down? Good girl. I'll pick you up. You ready? You ready to say hi? Ready? Oh, you don't like that? What about like this? She's trying to fight me. Come on up. No, you stop that. You're gonna hurt people's ears. Alright, she doesn't want to. Here, I'll just do this. Hey. Go right here. Sit down. This way. This way so they can see you. Come on, give me your paw. Don't go outside. I think it's that time of the day, boys. We gotta go. I should have taken her out before I streamed, but I do appreciate all of you guys being on here. Will you post on Discord? Oh shit, where'd it go? One sec, I'm coming back. Will you post on Discord when you go live on Twitch? Yeah, so probably in an hour or two, we're gonna go live on Twitch, and we're gonna finally just finish this dumb Twitch robot and get it over with, so that we can make the video on it and never to think about it again. Because I'm over it. It was a cool idea, but working on it for like 2 weeks pissed me off. I hate working on anything for more than a week. So get it. We'll go on Twitch, maybe in like an hour or two. Stream it, finish it hopefully really fast, and then we can just work on the next one because it's super annoying. What else? Yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, please give it a like. It does help us. I think I need to find a better time to stream on days like this, just because it's not the best time to stream on. I went early because I knew Josh is also streaming today. Let's see, did he stream yet? No, but today is a stream day for him as well. And we don't want to overlap streams, so we wait for each other. So I streamed early, whatever. I took the hit. I'll do that. But yeah, we're gonna stream on Twitch later. So for any of you who want to shock me on stream, spray water in my face, do all that stuff, we're gonna do that very, very soon on Twitch. I'll put the link actually. If you want a little sneak peek at what it's gonna look like. Big motor, small water bottle, motor pulls trigger and sprays water. That tastes like perfume. It's disgusting. I need to wash this bottle again. Blech. You got that, then you got so many cables. This is the blinding LED. It's 6 green LEDs put at maximum power with 2 wires out to a 5-volt switch. Then you got this mess right here, which connects to the taser. And then I have 2 prongs here. These 2 prongs right here. You got a black one and a red one. These 2 will connect to the pads that stick to my arm, or I could just take them like this, and they will shock me. And then I have an emergency switch in the middle in case something goes wrong, so I can just power off the whole thing. And yeah, I have a bunch of things set up. I just need to finish them with you guys today on Twitch. Alright, sound good for everyone? Get in the stream. Hope you all do well today, Monday, first day of the week, I think. Today's Monday, yep, can confirm. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. Alright, thank you everyone for being here. Appreciate it. See you hopefully in tomorrow's